First off, we just need to acknowledge the hero of this video, and that is this crown. Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Brianna and this is For Pause in a Book. I make book and lifestyle related content, so if that's something that you're interested in, make sure that you hit that subscribe button down below. Today we are going to take the Novice Path and join the magical readathon. Okay, so I am not going to go into like extreme details about what this readathon is. I will leave G's video down below. It's fantastic. The magical readathon has been completely revamped and G has come up with this entire new world, new creation. She's a genius. The amount of artistry and creativity and just stellar work that has gone into this readathon is not something that we should take for granted or, it's amazing. She's put so much work into it and I highly recommend that you go check out that video. So we are from the planet Orillium and magic somehow got to this planet and now we are on this track to go through this, what it's called the Novice Path, to get to the university to learn magic. So anyways, I decided to cosplay it today, which I never do, like ever. I think I could probably count on one hand the amount of times I've put myself into a costume for a video. You got to choose a character, got to choose a race of people that you are. So I am an Earthling, which has an affinity for nature and earth and the elements of the earth, be it air, fire, water, or earth. Basically, I am a cottagecore earthbender, and I am okay with this fact. So anyways, I'm not going to talk a whole lot about each race or anything like that. Not going to go into detail. Like I said, check out G's video. But I have a very big TBR that's going to go with this readathon. As one does, I decided to go full out. And while technically you're only required to read 2 of the prompts for this challenge, I decided to read them all. Why not? So there are 7 stops along the way of the Novice Path in order to reach the portal to get to the university. So, like I said, you only have to read 2, but I'm going to try to read all 7 of them. Will I actually? I don't know, because there's a lot of books in this and they're not small. So we're just going to go with it and we're going to see what we can do this month. I had a really good reading month in August, so I'm really hoping that I can replicate that in September. All right, so the first path is the Novice Path entrance, and that is to read a book with a map. For that, I am going to be reading Shadow and Bone by Lee Bardugo. I read The Six of Crows duology back in July and August, and really, really loved it. But before I start King of Scars, I want to go back and read the original trilogy. So that's what we're doing. And yeah, very excited about this one. The second stop is Ashtorn Tree, a book that keeps tempting you, or a book that's at the top of your TBR. For this book, I am going to be reading Untouchable by Talia Hibbert. This is the second book in the Ravenswood series. I read the first one back in August of last year, and then the novella 1.5 in January of this year, and I just haven't gotten to the second one, and I need to do that. I'm really behind on finishing Talia Hibbert's backlist this year, so this one is definitely at the top of my TBR. Plus, I have a lot of dark fantasy and some horror mystery, so I need a nice fluffy romance as well. The next stop is The Mist of Solitude, and that is to read a standalone. For this prompt, I will be reading A Lesson in Vengeance by Victoria Lee. This is a book that I just recently hauled, and it is dark academia, witches. I'm sure that there's like a thriller on here, or a mystery in here. I don't know a ton about it, but I really kind of want to go in blind. This is probably one of the most beautiful covers of 2021, and I'm here for it. The next prompt is Ruin of the Sky. Read a book featuring ghost, haunted house, or other supernatural elements. For this, I am going to be continuing on with the Infernal Devices and reading Clockwork Prince by Cassandra Clare. This one has like angels and demons, so I feel like that's supernatural. We're gonna go with it. Shadowhunters. That's supernatural. This obviously is the sequel to Clockwork Angel, which I read back in August and really, really enjoyed. So Christine and I are going to be buddy reading this as well. The next stop is Obsidian Falls, and that is to read a thriller or mystery book. For that, I'm actually going to be reading the group book for the Avengers Initiative Reading Challenge, and that is going to be The Thing She's Seen by Emblyn and Ezekiel Quemulina. I think I said that right. They are Australian Aborigine, or half Aborigine, Australian Indigenous. And this is the group book for the Avengers Initiative Reading Challenge, so I definitely wanted to make sure I got this on here so I didn't have another book to read. It's also super short. I'm very excited about this. This is about a girl who died, and then her father can still see her ghost, so I guess it would work for the paranormal element as well, but then they have a mystery to solve, or some sort of mystery to solve. I'm not sure. I've never read this. This was Bree's pick for this month, and she said it was really good, so we're gonna go with it. The next stop is Tower of Rumination, and that is to read a 5-star prediction. I do want to somehow incorporate Sci-Fi September because I am sort of participating in that as well, even though that is the opposite of the Earthling. I should have been a dwarf, I guess. But anyways, I am going to be reading I Hope You Get This Message by Farah Nazarishi. This is a sci-fi book about a group of kids who somehow, get in contact with an alien race, and the alien entity is giving civilization a week before they hit the kill switch, and so then this is just this group of people that is trying to deal with that news, whether that be accepting it or trying to fight back. So I had this on my 5-star prediction list, and I'm really hoping it holds up. And then the last stop on the Novice Path setting is the Orillium Academy arc, and that is just to read a book with a school setting. So for that, I actually have several, but I'm going to pick this one because I know I have an audiobook for it, and it's big. So I'm going to be reading Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo. I've had this on my TBR for so long. It was the book of the month for November 2019, and I bought it then, and I still haven't read it. So that's fun. I've had this book longer than I've had Doyle. And when you put it in a perspective like that, that seems like a long time. So I'm going to read it. And yes. So this is about a girl who gets accepted into Yale, and then there is this secret society and magic, and I'm not really sure. But I've been told to go into this one kind of blind, so I'm going to. Then there are prompts that you have to finish sometime before April when we actually get to the school and we start our round 2 of this, but it doesn't have to be done in September. So that's things like choosing your character's background, the province that they are from, the heritage, things like that. So I have decided to probably not do that in September. I think I'll probably try to move it into October. However, there is one book for the heritage prompt and for the Earthling. It is to read a book with elemental magic or an element word in the book or series title. And I really, really want to read The Nature of Witches by Rachel Griffin, so this may also get chosen as well for this month. It fits a lot of the WASP prompts, so which is one of the boards for the Avengers Reading Challenge for September. So this also might be a book that gets picked this month. All right, thank you for joining me on my TBR. Let me know down in the comments below if you are participating in the Magical Readathon or if you are excited to see me reading any of these books. And if you are not feeling chatty, you can put a fairy emoji. I'm not really a fairy, but I feel like a fairy is the closest thing, because emojis don't have earthbenders. It's fine. Thank you all for watching. If you are new here and you have not yet subscribed, there's a little red button that you can do so down below the video, and all of the other links to my social media will be in the description below if you would like to be my friend at any other platform. Thank you all, and I will see you next time. Bye.